In general? I would ask them how much time they had left. Do you have somewhere to be right now in this time and space? Because if you want to know what's wrong with me, I can just list off. I have a laundry list of things that are wrong. First off, I gotta do laundry.
I've never understood.
Laundry list? Exactly. Fucking the dirty ones. Like the goddamn dirty ones, you idiot. He's the Samsonite man. Packing his bags, gotta go, gotta go. I also want to say something right quick. Do you remember the first celebrity female singer I had a crush on? Probably. I think if I tell you who it was, you'll be like, oh, yeah, super. Who was the first female wrestler I had a crush on? The one I made extremely obvious in a sense. Yeah. Like, Mickie James was my first female wrestler crush. Like, I never found Chyna attractive because she looked like she could kick my ass. Mind you, Mickie James can probably still kick my ass to this day, but she's still cute. Mind you, it had a lot to do. We use that phrase a bunch, mind you. Would you kindly? For all my BioShock fans out there, yo. It's just a matter of is he a brawler or a gunner? He's a brawler. Oh, cool. I thought I had you. Yeah, Mickie James was my first female wrestler crush. Not to say that there was a male wrestler crush, because there wasn't. I didn't cross that bridge in my life until like a couple of years ago. Take that out of context, why don't you? But like my first female like singer crush, was Alicia Keys. Do you not remember this? Like in middle school, like I was just overly like infatuated with Alicia Keys. Yeah. Okay, so she's had a couple of albums since then, like since middle school. Like the first album she had, was songs in A minor, and I don't know if not any of the songs on that album were actually performed in A minor, but I do know for a fact that most of them she composed herself. So fast forward to from middle school, before I think I actually had the album. Like an actual good copy of the album, because I remember my brother like came home with a bunch of CDs one year around Christmas, and like that's when I got a bunch of CDs. That's when I got the Marshall Mathers LP, Devil's Night, Jay-Z's The Blueprint 1. I got a lot of CDs that year, and that was one of them. It was a burned motherfucker. It was a burned CD. Bitch. Fuck. Ah, you can move that, by the way. You can aim it.
Thanks for telling me that.
I thought you knew. When you didn't aim it toward me as I was hanging off the ledge, I was like, oh, he doesn't know. So okay, I just want to point out, because he's never going to see these episodes, I have a couple of CDs that I stole from my dad, because like he doesn't know they're missing, and two, he only bought them because he's a trend follower. But me, I'm an actual like audiophile, and I fucking love funny. Music is my thing. So, when my first MP3 player, I am giving y'all a story about stuff that don't matter to nobody. My first MP3 player I bought from a guy at school. I think I bought it from John Wooden. Name dropping, because he's cool and he's a DJ and he makes music. Pow! Yep. DJ... forgot his name. DJ something. He's also a motorcycle enthusiast. But I think I bought it from him. I could be wrong. I might have bought it from this other dude named something that I don't remember. It was a 1 gigabyte like flash MP3 player. Like, yeah, I still have it actually, and it still works to a degree. Like, it got to a point where like I think the volume down button got stuck. Yeah, the volume down button got stuck. And so now, like, if you want to use it, you have to, like, turn the volume up, let it slowly get to where you want it, and then lock the keys. and like I think you can't like navigate through the system anymore because like that was how you navigated through the other menus. But like because I had to like because it was only 1 gigabyte, I really had to like slim down what I wanted to put on it. Oh, it's pointless. That's not very good, is it? So, so I had the Alicia Keys CD because I got it from my dad, and when I say got from, I mean I procured it. So, all I remember was I went through the album, and I was like, okay, these are the songs I want from the album. And I remember, and so the other day, because I bought a CD player, I didn't just buy a CD player. After years of having finally having money, having the internet, there was a CD player that my mom had got me when I was younger. I don't even know if you remember that CD player. It's the one that's in front of us. She broke it because black people do not care for your property nearly as much as you do. That is just a fact of life. So I finally found that damn CD player, and since I had a CD player, I was listening to my CDs. And I forgot I didn't forget, but I had the actual CD. Still have it. Still have that exact same CD to this day. Songs in A minor. I also have The Diary of Alicia Keys. So I remember like, oh, that's right. I only have like a couple songs from this album for one specific reason, blah, 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 blah. Turns out, since about middle school till a few weeks ago, I have literally only been listening to the first half of her first CD. Apparently, like all the songs, like after track 9, apparently just weren't good to me, and and I was like, I don't even know if I like these songs because like I've never listened to anything like beyond like a certain song, and shit sticks. I didn't know necessarily whether or not I cared for the rest of the album, so I just let the CD roll. The rest of the album is actually good. The rest of the album is actually pretty fucking good. I was slightly shocked. I can honestly say that my taste in music has matured since then. But yeah, it was just kind of funny to me. Like I have not listened to. Don't you dare. That's it. You got it. Oh no, it's gone. Where is it? Nope, not. Shit. Shitty fucks. Fuck it is shit. Shitty dicks. Shitty dicks. This just prolonged the match. They're also gonna stage your funeral, and then we can move to the Bahamas, and let's not, because it's hot there. Oh. Sweating's gross. I just don't do it. Fuck out of here. Woo! I didn't even watch that show. I think you know I didn't watch that show.
Yeah, I know. I showed you that part.
Yeah. I don't think you showed it to me. I think you just told me. Oh. And I just didn't forget. Because that's funny.
Good job. Yeah. Until she did sweat.
And I'm pretty sure she was shocked and disgusted. Well, that's the end of the episode. Got anything you want to say to what is his name?
I'm telling you.
What is his name?
His name is Fan.
That's his P-H-A-N?
His mother, he's Asian, and his mother was a prophet, and she knew what he was going to be. Yeah.
I feel like you are happier with the way that came out than you expected to be.
I knew where it was going. And, again, if he's ever in trouble.
We'll always be here. We'll always be here. And hey, you're going to get where you're going.
Stay in school, kids?
Oh, you don't know what that's from? Okay, you're going to get where you're going? Just trust me. You're going to get where you're going. See you next time, guys. Peace.